Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to multiply whole numbers when we have more than two numbers to multiply. So let's take an example here. Let's say we want to multiply three numbers, or maybe four numbers. 4 times 21 times 10 times 5. So let's say we have four numbers to multiply. So in this type of situations, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply two numbers at a time. 4 times 21, 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So 4 times 21 is 84. Then we're going to take 84 and then multiply that by 10 and then multiply that by 5. So we take two numbers at a time. 84 times 10 is 840. So whenever we have a number ending multiplied by 10, we're just going to add another 0 to the number to which we're going to multiply by. So therefore, in this case, 84 times 10 is 84, and then we write the 0 next to it. That becomes 840. Now we take that and then multiply that by 5. So 840 multiplied by 5. So we take the 5 and then we can multiply it right here. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 8 is 40 plus 2 is 42. So when we have four numbers to multiply, we can do the horizontal multiplication, or we can also do the vertical multiplication. The horizontal multiplication is the way we did it here. We took two numbers at a time, multiplied the two numbers first, got a number. 4 times 21 is 84. Then we multiplied 84 with 10. 84 times 10 is 840. 840. Then we took 840 and multiplied by the number we had, which is 5. 840 times 5 is equal to 4,200, and that is our answer. That is our answer. We could have also done the multiplication on the vertical basis. So if that is the number we had, we take 4 and then multiply by 21. Then 1 times 4 is 4, and then 2 times 4 is 8. So we have that. Then we take 84 and then multiply by 10. So we place the 0 there. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. 1 times 4 is 4. And 1 times 8 is 8. So therefore 0, 4, and 8. And then we take 840. We take 840 and multiply by 5. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 4 is 20. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 2 is 42. So no matter which way we're going to perform these operations, we're going to end up with the same result. We did the horizontal multiplication in the first part of it. We did the vertical multiplication in the second part of this solution. So we came up with the same answer. We came up with 4,200 in either way. So that is how we're going to simplify these multiplication problems when we have more than two numbers involved in the multiplication process. Let's take another example. Let's take another example. Let's say we want to evaluate a variable a times b times c when a is equal to 50, b is equal to 7, and c is equal to 2, just for our convenience sake. And now what we're going to do is, as step number 1, we're going to substitute the values of the variables into the given expression. A times b times c can be written out as 50 times 7 times 2, because A takes on the value of 50, B takes on the value of 7, C takes on the value of 2. And in the second step, we can start the multiplication process. We can take two numbers at a time. 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 5 is 35. Then we multiply that by 2. 350 times 2 is 700. So this is our horizontal multiplication process. If we want to do the same operation using the vertical multiplication, we can do that as well. So we take the first two numbers, 50 times 7. 7 times 0 is 0, 7 times 5 is 35. Then we take 350 and then multiply that by 2. We took the first two numbers and we got 350. Then we take the product of the first two numbers and then multiply it to the last number which we have there. 2 times 0 is 0, 2 times 5 is 10, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So no matter which way we perform these operations, either vertically or horizontally, we're going to come up with the same answer. We got 700 when we did the horizontal multiplication. We got 700 when we did the vertical multiplication. So this is how we're going to use the multiplication process to be able to simplify when we have more than two numbers involved in the multiplication process. In my next presentation, we shall see how to use multiplication of whole numbers to solve real-world application problems.